Mama.
Okay, today's story is Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs.
Mama.
What?
And the dinosaurs and a Goldilocks is trying to get in the dinosaurs' house and eat all their porridge and break their chairs and bite their bed.
I know. Let's see what happens, okay?
Yeah.
You guys ready?
What are all those?
It's all different story titles, but this one is Goldilocks and the Three Dinosaurs by Mo Willems. Once upon a time, there were 3 dinosaurs. Papa Dinosaur, Mama Dinosaur, and some other dinosaur who happened to be visiting from Norway. See the sign? It says Home Sweet Dinosaur Home.
And what was that
Look at that
dinosaur?
guy. Look at all these silly guys.
What was that dinosaur?
That's the visitor from Norway. One day, for no particular reason, the 3 dinosaurs made up their beds, positioned their chairs just so, and cooked 3 bowls of delicious
Where's
chocolate
Goldilocks?
pudding at varying
That's
temperatures.
Goldilocks.
Yep, we have to wait and see. Oh boy, said Papa Dinosaur in his loud, booming voice. It's finally time to leave and go to the, someplace else. Yes, continued Mama Dinosaur. I sure hope no innocent little succulent child happens by our unlocked home while we are, someplace else. Her. Then the other dinosaur made a loud noise that sounded like a big evil laugh, but was probably just a polite Norwegian expression. The 3 dinosaurs went someplace else and were definitely not hiding in the woods waiting for an unsuspecting kid to come by. Here, back up, buddy. Sure enough, 5 minutes...
Goldilocks.
Yes. Sure enough, 5 minutes later, a poorly supervised little girl named Goldilocks came traipsing along. And it says, 0.2 miles to a trap. And they crossed out trap and they wrote, to a very nice home. Just then, the forest boomed.
And what that says?
It says, getting closer. Here, back up, buddy.
And
Back
what
up.
that says?
I just read that one to you. 0.2 miles to a trap. And they
Where's
crossed it
that
out and
one?
wrote, very
Where's
nice
that
house.
one? Where's
Okay,
that
listen to
one?
the rest of the story.
What's that one? What that says?
Getting closer. Just then, the forest boomed with what could have been a dinosaur yelling, gotcha, but I'm pretty sure it was just the wind. The loud noise was immediately followed by another loud noise that sounded like, be patient, Papa Dinosaur, the trap is not yet sprung. But that could have been a rock falling or a squirrel. Either way, Goldilocks was not the type of little girl who listened to anyone or anything. For example, Goldilocks never listened to warnings about the dangers of barging into strange, enormous houses. As soon as Goldilocks came across a strange, enormous house, she barged right in. It says, welcome, hee. Inside, Goldilocks immediately smelled the 3 bowls of delicious chocolate pudding. Said Goldilocks, that chocolate pudding smells delicious. If only I could get all the way up to the top of that counter. Then Goldilocks noticed a very tall ladder that just happened to be there and certainly wasn't left on purpose. Goldilocks climbed up the ladder and found herself face to face with 3 gigantic bowls of chocolate pudding. The first bowl of chocolate pudding was too hot, but Goldilocks ate it anyway because, hey, it's chocolate pudding, right?
Yeah.
The second bowl of chocolate pudding was too cold, but who cares about temperature when you've got a big bowl of chocolate pudding? Not her. The third bowl of chocolate pudding was just right, but Goldilocks was on such a roll by now she hardly noticed. Look at her, swimming in the chocolate pudding. That's so silly. Soon, Goldilocks was stuffed like one of those delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons, which, by the way, are totally not the favorite things in the whole world for hungry dinosaurs. Tired and groggy, Goldilocks noticed 3 chairs in the living room, so she climbed down the ladder and walked out of the kitchen. The first chair was too tall. The second chair was too tall. But the third chair was too tall. Goldilocks wasn't going to climb that high just to sit in some chairs, so she hiked over to the bedroom. When she got there, Goldilocks noticed that the beds were also gigantically big. What is going on around here? Groaned the exhausted girl. These bears that live here must be nuts. Just then, the room filled with a loud, booming noise that was either a passing truck or a dinosaur gloating. A few more minutes and she'll be asleep. Delicious chocolate-filled little girl bonbons are yummier when they're rested. Even a little girl who never listens to anyone or anything had to hear that. Look at the dinosaurs are peeking through the window at her.
Oh.
Goldilocks took a minute to stop and think, which was longer than she was used to stopping and thinking.
What's that
It
say?
says, home sweet dinosaur home. Hey, she told herself, this isn't some bear's house. This is some dinosaur's house. Say what you will about Goldilocks, but she was no fool. As quickly as she could, she ran to the back door and
What's
got
that?
out of there.
What's that say?
It says, wipe your talons.
Oh.
Just then, a loud plane flew by, which sounded pretty much like a trio of dinosaurs yelling, now, or charge, or the Norwegian expression for chewy bonbon time. Suddenly, and completely coincidentally, the dinosaurs rushed through the front door. But they were too late. Goldilocks was gone, and all that was left in the house were three
What's
disappointed
that?
dinosaurs.
What's that say?
The end.
I want that say.
I just read it. Goldilocks was gone, and all that was left in the house were three disappointed dinosaurs.
What's that?
And the moral is, if you ever find yourself in the wrong story, leave. Oh, there are the bears. And the moral of the story for the dinosaurs is, lock the back door. You know why they had to lock the back door?
Why?
Because if they locked the back door, then Goldilocks wouldn't have been able to run out, and they would have had a delicious chocolate-filled bonbon little girl.
Yeah.
The end.
I